Hello everyone. Now listen, I did not travel to New York at all. I was taken here immediately against my will. I did not want to come here. I didn't want to arrive in New York. So I'm going to go back home to the homestead, although I guess I'm not allowed to since the game's decided to be an asshole about this.
So what is your stake in all this?
Same as yours. Peace, stability. A land in which all might live side by side. Free and equal.
Why not join the Brotherhood, then?
My father was an assassin. Quite good at his job, too, as I understand it. But I hope to have children someday. It's hard to live in two worlds at the same time. So, I chose to live in one.
I understand.
I still contribute as I can. That's why we're here now.
Now, given let's just say this would have been Shay's home territory for a while, it's going to be odd. You'd think this would be the prime opportunity to meet Shay Patrick Cormac. But
what can you tell me of Thomas Hickey?
No.
He has been running a counterfeiting ring in the city. Locate the source of his operation, and we can have him arrested. He cannot harm the commander if he is in prison.
Do you know where he is?
Not exactly, but I have an idea where we can begin the search. There are rumors of bad bills being circulated here. No doubt they come from Thomas.
What are you up to? This isn't money. It's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. God!
Come on. The Templars have profited quite a lot from being in New York over the years, especially after taking it off the Assassins. Oh. Oh. Really? Always coming back. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn.
Wishes to inform the populace of a slight increase in the fees to be collected
I'm being stupid, I'm not focused.
Oh, Daniel, let's put them bills away. The guards is onto us. How? What happened? Dan Shopkeep called me out. Brought the guards, but I gave him the slip.
Boss is gonna be mad.
Not so mad as if I'd gotten caught. Besides, we've got most everything we need for the job now anyway.
Best go tell him. I'll warn the others.
Trust. The finest, daintiest sleeve ruffles this side of Paris. Step into Miss Gatehead's parlor. Church Street, past the Commons. The New York Chronicle. Buy it here.
Soldiers.
Of a slight increase in the fees to be
Are you kidding me?
for all transatlantic correspondence. All your travel destinations, bringing Boston
What do you mean?
and New York closer together for over 20 years.
I have no choice. What do you want me to do? Try to stay behind the corner while they fuck off? No.
There will be a presentation of the latest
I heard what happened at the market. Boss wants everyone back at the shop. Says we strike tonight.
Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. Haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep my distance.
Can't believe we're really gonna do this.
We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like kings, they will. Nah, revolution. Bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. There's some fool filled their heads with rubbish, ruining it for the rest of us good folk.
Good folk. Really?
Of course. You and me and Hickey. Just some hard luck lads. Oh, cruel world.
Again. Because I'm stupid, it It is. And just in case, because I know that I'm going to get the little shit bag, so he's going to be like, oh, you need to give me cash. No.
I heard what happened at the market. Boss wants everyone back at the shop. Says we strike tonight.
Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. Haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep my distance.
Can't believe we're really gonna do this.
We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like kings, they will. Revolution. Bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. There's some fool filled their heads with rubbish, ruining it for the rest of us good folk.
Of course.
You and me and Hickey. Just some hard luck lads trying to survive in this cold, cruel world.
That's where I needed to be. Come on. You know there's nothing here. You know you don't have to worry.
What's this? Thomas Hickey? Might be. What's it to you? Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I'd best be rectifying that then. Get him!
You get away from there. That's my money.
Do we have smoke bombs? That we do. Come back here, Hickey.
Hands off. I seen it first.
Any closer and I'll cut ya! I mean it! Mine! All mine!
And of course, there has to be the one that I have to not hit. I don't really want to continuously do a huge massive run of Pursue, but... No, hold on. Can I please get away? Of course, just... fuck me right off. Right.
That's my money.
Okay.
Touch those bills and I'll kill you.
Gotcha.
Be still. You will do no more harm. You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about. Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom. Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then...
You are both under arrest!
Oh, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet!
What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
Oh. The irony. You want to do the right thing and yet you end up getting caught. Here we go.
You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Tallmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Definitely not a good place.
That is quite the view.
I think I would rather hold it in.
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even told me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. Was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Keep that up and I'll have you tossed in the pit! Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
What are you looking at, half-breed?
You not understand English? That it? Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me. Mason Weems?
Could be.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules? Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor. Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
You're serious, aren't you? Very well. But it's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. But that lout Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done. He is useless.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
Well, I'm sure kicking the heads of criminals will help.
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pits to cool your blood.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit new and more terrible crimes inside what should be a place of rehabilitation.
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
How the hell did you get out?
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Was kind of hoping that that wouldn't happen. Like, you know, just chuck him off the edge. Alright. No, I'm not thinking I can get away. I know I can get away. What? It's not him, is it? Nope.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
Ooh.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have.
But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. Ah, but what's done is done.
So it looks like Charles figured it out. Well done, Mr. Lee. Although now comes the most horriblest of missions, the one that even I bloody detest the most. And that's going to only provide if things don't go according to plan.
Up! Up with you! I said get up! Walk!
Bye now!
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what he gets you. A pine box, and little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
Alright. No. There's a reason why I hate this mission so much. Because you have to somehow kill a couple of militia guards to then get Washington. One. It's ludicrous. The planning of these things, right, in hindsight you think this is wonderful. Great, we have a slow motion scene, it's a race against time, you've got to save Washington. Great. You can do that. But then you get that. How am I supposed to kill two guys and prevent Hickey from doing the fucking same? It all comes down to luck. It's unfair. You've got to be able to kill two, then kill him. And what doesn't help is NPCs everywhere. Chaos. Nope. I guarantee you this. There is probably a very rare chance, and by rare I mean fucking rare, that you can get this done in one take. Because of that. There's too much going on. The person that designed this had to be the most inhumane person. They must have been able to do it on the first time, like, with all the AI somehow, magically, being able to do its job. I'm using the inputs, I'm not doing this, where I'm just, wanting just to restart because, I'm choosing to. No. Everything's all in slow motion, right? So you think this should go into my favour. There is no initial input. I'm asking to do the run and attack animation, which is where I'm supposed to kill the guy upon impact. And yet, what happens? Do you want to know what happens? Nothing. Do you know what I mean? I'm asking it to run, slaughter. Doesn't take place. Right, first one. Nope. I'll get 2, he gets 2. Hello, Hickey. No. Is it fucking stupid? I'm not wanting to engage. I am choosing to continuously sprint. What should the input translate to? Constantly killing. No. Tapped square twice. Nothing happens. Don't worry, folks, I will eventually get it. It just requires that magic word, time. Provided, of course, right, provided that Connor doesn't get in the fight. You're probably going to keep on seeing this until it actually does what it's supposed to. And funny enough, the game will have a predetermined program, which means that I will eventually get what I need. But of course, the guy's not looking at me. Connor runs up, and instead of doing what I want him to, goes, I'll just normally attack you, because that's what my input tells me. No, you dumb bastard. Right, you're down. Kills the first, or doesn't kill the first. Kills the first, then doesn't kill the second. Welcome to the infinite loop of bullshit that is this level. I can tell the person that decided to do this probably hated family and friends, and decided to emulate this by giving us a shit mission to do. No, because I know I won't get there in time. If I don't have to make myself deviate in such a manner, I'd kill the guy quicker. But no, the game has to be unfair to me. Where are you going, Hickey? Told you, the game would eventually somehow do something to break itself, going, he's not going to stop until he kills him.
I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want
I
answers.
love to rage.
Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision For the future, too. I didn't give a damn about any of that.
Of course you didn't.
They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool who give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, men! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
You know what? I'm going to have to point out and say a couple things after, let's just say, having a mic.
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearned for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you?
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
Ah, here we go. Modern day segment. We had free running.
You there, Rebecca?
Now we've got actual stealth.
You hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
Só alguns centavos.
Copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Bilhete, por favor.
We'll sneak round. Be better.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
Hide! Hide! Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around it.
Seriously, what is the deal with stadiums and piss troughs? It's disgusting. I mean, who thought they were a good idea?
Troughs are time and cost efficient.
I don't even see a stall in here. What if I have to take a dump?
Yeah, please just mute the microphone if you do.
Look out!
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here. Security's headed towards you. Watch your back, you're on.
Trabalho aqui há 15 anos.
Por favor,
Nunca vi nada como isso. Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito? Ela é minha irmã, cara! A porra da minha irmã!
Passam 20
Almost
minutos
there, Dad.
simulando sexo
Just on
anal
the
e
other
fatura
side of the
milhões.
stadium.
Eu quebro as
Other
costas,
side?
trabalhando 80 horas por semana para tirar 100 pratas. E olha...
Aquele cara tá maluco! Qual é o seu problema?
Use the catwalks to get across. You're really close now. The power source should be in one of the rooms up here.
Oh shit. Come back here, Daniel.
If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Uh-oh.
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
Come on, boys. Made it. I'm in the train, Rebecca. Get me the hell out of here.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
That it is. And we'll end the video here, and we'll start immediately. Well, effective immediately.